Hello my dear friends, and today we're gonna work with the Revit and V-ray. Actually, you can see right now the scene which I will use in this tutorial. To be honest, I will start from the zero, so I will show you how you can create such as form, and we will use only, as you can see, the form and the curtain wall, that's it. And as a result, we will get this V-ray rendering. Right now, actually, this is already not post-rendering, it's still rendering, as you can see, this is interactive rendering, and I will show you how it's working in Revit and V-ray, and how you can get kind of this scene in the few minutes. If you are ready for this tutorial, let's get started. First of all, we should create our new project. Let me go to the file, new project, and here use any template which you want. I will use the metric architectural template. This will be pretty enough for me. Let's say okay. Once you will load it, the stage number 2, you should create your form. You have the two ways how you can create the form. You can create it directly right here, or you can create the new conceptual mess and create it by this template. I will use the creating the conceptual mess. This is pretty best way how you can create your own model. Okay, we did it. As you can see, we here inside of the project. Actually, we need two lines. Right now I have only the one reference line. I need the second one. Let me will create it somewhere here. The distances doesn't matter actually right now, because we are talking now about the conceptual things. Okay, so we did it, and now I need set my work plane. I will first work. I will work with my front side. Let me will use the front. And now time to create our model line. Actually, we have two ways how we can create our model line. First way, this is spline, but don't forget, if you will use the spline, you not will able manipulate with your sketch in 3D axis. What I mean? Let me go to the front, and I will use, for example, here the spline. As you can see, something like that, and here will be spline, another one, 3D. As you can see already, you can see the difference. Here we have some dots, here we don't. If you will select this one, as you can see, it's following exactly this work plane direction. But this one, not. If you will select this dot, you can manipulate anywhere where you want. Even now you can see my first and the last dot connecting to the other reference plane. So here it's already up to your concept. If you wanna save your, let's say, the one line direction, so the best way will be use this spline, just spline. For my case, I will use the spline through points. This will be better for me. I will delete these splines, we don't need it. I will go back to the front view, and let's create our splines. Don't forget, we are using these splines, through points. So here there's some mistake. Let me select my work plane again, and I will go back to the front view again. So here we are, and let me will draw it. So it's mostly design work. So if you are happy with your result, leave your result. No need copy my result, because actually it's this tutorial not about the design some solution. We are mostly about the techniques. So I will just show you some techniques with the Revit and V-ray, and after that you will create what you really want. Okay, I did something like this. As you can see, this is a flat. I don't like the flat, and let me will a bit extend it, something like that. Maybe this one it will be pretty much. Maybe this one will be much bigger than other one. I will do like this. Okay, we did something, as you can see. This is not the best result. You can create much better than I did it right now. And actually, I just even didn't try to create much better. And as you can see, if you will move your points like that, you will get some troubles with that. So move one by one, it will be much better. So something like this, and after that like this. Be careful with that, because these points not working so perfectly as we want, but we don't have another choice actually. Let me, I will make it here a bit bigger distance like this, and we will continue with the backside. Okay, so we did it. As you can see, we get some shape. It's actually a bit different than I create in the preview, but I'm not trying, as I said, I'm not trying to make the copy exactly. So we did it. This one actually really bad result will be. Let me, I will do like this, and much better. And what we're gonna do now? Now we need just a line. First, let's select this line and let's transform it to the reference line. And the second thing, I will go back to the my reference line, as you can see here, and I will select this line, what we created right now. And I will just click the create the form. And here is our form. As you can see, few seconds, we already get our form. You still can change some points. As you can see, if I will select these points, directly changing your shape. So again, this is already, as I said, design work, and just try and move it, see what will be better for you. Okay, let's say this is done. We are happy with our form, and let's load it to our project, which is we created on the start. We place our project somewhere here, I mean our model, but if you will go to the 3D, you can see it. If you cannot see it, go to the meshing and switch on your meshing form. Because some of the people saying like I cannot see my form. Yeah, you cannot see it because your form is switching off. If I will switch it off, as you can see, I cannot see it too. Now we should create our camera. The best way to create the camera, you should go to some floor plan. I will use the first floor, and after that go to the view. And here, as you can see here, we have this small button, and you will find here the camera. Let's use the camera, and I will place it somewhere here, like this. So here is my camera. I will change the view to the shaded because I cannot see properly my form. I will change to define, and now I starting to manipulating with my camera. Let me, I will make like this some shots, maybe like this. For example, I wanna share with the on my Instagram, so I'm trying to make the same size, or you can use the crop size and you can manipulate it here, even here the scale one, up to you. But I will use I will not use the some exactly data. I will make it approximately. Okay, so we did it. Somehow it looks like, I don't know, like nothing. Anyway, so we need now make some shades. I mean, we need now transform our mesh form to the normal geometry, for normal Revit geometry, let's say like that. I will go to the 3D, and what we're gonna do now, let's select your mesh form, and now we will go to the meshing, and here we will find the roof. I will use 400, it's too much. Let's use the 125, it will be okay. I will select my form and I will create the roof. And as you can see, can't make the roof. Why? Because actually our form is complicated and I pretty understand it. I will try first to create the wall. Is it possible will be create the wall? Yes, possible. As you can see, for the wall, this shape not big problem. And actually we don't have here so right side where will be wall, where will be roof. Why not? We will use the wall. Now I will go to the 3D view, and as you can see now I will much better understand where is my shape, how it will be look like. So here I understand directly I should make it like that. Maybe I need to change a bit this side to the right thing. Let me, I will change it. I don't like it actually. And I will change it. I will go to my form. As you can see, this is my vanilla form, and I will change direction here, and this one I will change it to something like that. As you can see, it's a bit different right now. Now I will load it back to the project. Yes, I will overwrite it. I will go to the 3D form. Now I will select my wall and I will just update it. And as you can see now, much better. This is what I really like. Okay, so we need two extra things. We need now the floor, and we need now reflection floor. It will be better results when you will render it, you will see it will be better result. Let me I will go to the floor. Here is the some floor. Let me I will use, let's say I'll say this will be like this, but this line I will delete and this line will be like this. Again, this is now design work, so you can do whatever you want. Don't try to follow it right now, because this, again, about design. I will go to the 3D, and as you can see, I get the floor. And I wanna create the one more floor, but a bit lower than we created right now. So let me, I will create the floor again. I will use the different one, 300 for example. And let's say this will be much bigger like that. But we right guy, I will do like this. I will use the split, I will use the trim, and I will trim everything. I will say OK, and now I will say the height will be minus 300 millimeter. It's, oh no, minus 150 millimeter, because the thickness of our floor 150 millimeter. Let me, I will go to the 3D view, and we get something like that. Pretty nice. We spend not so much time, but it looks like not bad. We will start from the interactive rendering. Let me, I will go to the V-ray. Here is, as you can see right now, it's production. It's not what I want actually. I will change it to the interactive rendering. As you can see, I'm using the low quality resolution, and resolution it's not the best one. And we get something like that. This is true. This is really what we have. But what I did mistake, my current view, it's wrong. Let me, I will change the current view. I will stop it, and I will change the current view to the view 1, because actually this is view 1. And I will start my interactive rendering again, and as you can see, we already get something, but actually this is pretty far from our result what we want. So what we're gonna do right now? First I will stop my render. Yeah, you don't stop it, but right now we don't have any reason to continue it. First, we need to change the materials. Yes, we should change the materials. The fastest what we can change the wall material. Let me, I will go to the manager, appearance manager. And as you can see here, we have the small button, PX surface. Actually, this is pretty nice thing what we have in V-ray. Let me, I will select it, and now I will select just this material. As you can see here is default wall, so we need just place our material here, and this paint will be changed. Where you can get the materials? Actually, for example, from the asset editor. Let me, I will go to the asset editor, and what we need, I will open everything. Just click on this small button, and all the options will be opened. We need concrete. Here is the concrete. I will use this one. Why this one? Because I wanna get some roughness reflection from my concrete. And as you can see here, we have the small button, the number is 2 meter, so the texture size is 2 meter. Just remember it. Now let's place our new texture to our material like this. Just drag and drop. And as you can see again, 2 meter. Don't forget about it. I will select it, and 2000 millimeter, and I will say 2000 millimeter here. Okay, we did it. You wanna see result? Of course you are. Let me, I will start to my interactive rendering, and I think we will switch off it from this stage. And as you can see, pretty nice. We already have some reflections, and it's not just the form. It's already something interesting. What the next thing? Next, we need a different floor here. So the same thing. Let me, I will use this pick. I will pick my floor. As you can see again here, there's some dry floor, and you can use actually the same floor, or you can use another floor. Let me, I will use with another a bit. As you can see here, is just color, not the white. And I will drag and drop it here again. And as you can see, it was changed too, but it changed both of them. This is not what I want. For that one, we should select another floor, another generic floor. As you can see here, we should go to the edit type, and we should change our structure where you will find the material. Let me, I will change it. I will change it, just select it, and here's our material. I will create a new one, and I will identify it like reflection, like this. And I will say OK, and again I will say OK, and again. And what we get right now? Just wait it. As you can see, now this material not the same as under the building, because it's physically have two different material. Don't forget about it. For example, if I will now pick this new material which we created in Revit, as you can see, we don't have any V-ray materials on them. So physically we get the new materials in Revit, and V-ray don't have any links for this new physical material. So if you wanna get the different materials, you should separate it in Revit first. If you not will separate in Revit, it will be pretty hard to change it in V-ray. You can, but it will be pretty hard. Let's say you are not advanced user. Okay, so we get here the reflection, and again we need the new material. Where's my appearance? Here's my appearance, assets I mean. So I will just copy it, I will duplicate it, this material, and as you can see, and we will rename it reflection. It will be reflection, like this. And what we do the next thing, we just will drag and drop here. And again, don't forget 2 meters here. Here will be 2 meters. 1, 2, 3. Too much. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And what we forgot, actually we forgot change yeah, I forgot for this one, 2 meter. Actually, it doesn't matter for that one, but it will be matter when you will make the high resolution. Okay, so we get our flooring, and now we should somehow manipulate with that to get here the reflection, because without the reflection it's not so interesting. And now let's start work with only now with V-ray, because actually we already we did as much as we can in Revit. Now we should something change in V-ray. Okay, so this is our reflection material, and now I want to change it. First of thing, I will switch it off the texture, because we don't need the texture for this material. After that, you can use any color. For example, we can make it just a bit blue, something like that. Here you have the preview, actually, you can see it. After that, I will go to the reflection. I want to change my reflection. Here I will make the 0.9 on the reflection. Just look here or look here. You have two images where you can see the result. This is not perfect result, so you can, if you are working with the visualization, I think you will do the much better result than I did. So I will unswitch it off the reflection color. So as you can see now, some reflecting already starting. So this is what actually I want. I will use the glossiness. Okay, refraction. So let me see refraction. I'll change this as 2.5. As you can see, it's the sun working now much better. And here I will change to 2.1. Something like that. Much better. And as you can see, we get already some reflection. Again, you can work with that much longer than I did right now, but I just want to show you the principle of that. Okay, so I think we can see, but this is not perfect result what I want. Oh, I don't need the bump. Let me see. And one more thing, I don't need the reflection glossiness. And the reflection color I need. So I think pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it. So maybe reflection color will be like that. As you can see, we get some reflection here, but I don't want to make the mirror. So this is the main point. I don't want to make the mirror. Actually, this is conceptual render, so we don't want to get the mirror. Okay, we get here the something. What the next thing? The next thing, we should play somehow with the light, because without the lights you not will get the nice result. You have a lot of the way how you can play with the lights. Actually, what I prefer, just use the light gen. Let's use the light gen. Again, I don't know how to say, how to pronounce more correctly. If you know, just let me know below the comments. It will be much better for me. Okay, here I will use the, as you can see, we can use the sun and sky and HDRI. So this is up to you. So we'll make some variants. As you can see, already 12 variants, and let's make something like that. Okay, too much. No, it will be okay. So I will start to render some lights ideas, which is V-ray will create for me, and let's wait. We already get some results, as you can see here. Actually, this is sunrise or sunset, I don't know. The midday, yeah. Actually, I pretty like this one, and I really like this one because we have, as you can see, two highlights here, and I think we will use this one. Actually, this one not better results. As you can see, we also have some highlights on this part. But I prefer this one. Just double click on that, save it. Let me will save like reflection. And now let's render it again. I will start my render again. And as you can see, we are already rendering as was on the preview. And this is already much better result. And this is what I really like. We didn't do anything in Revit. As you can see, we create just the form. We just apply the material. Even the material we didn't create. We just using from the assets from the V-ray. And already we get interesting conceptual ideas, which is we can transfer to the, if not for our client, maybe to our teacher or to another some person, doesn't matter. And as you can see, we get some smooth reflection here. You can play around with that to get much better result. I just trying to show you some idea of that. And as you can see, I pretty like this this picture. If we have a look to my previous render, I will start my Lightroom and I will show you the previous result. Okay, so here as you can see, it was my previous result, which is I create on the backstage. And as you can see, of course I'm using here some filters from the Lightroom, but if you will see right now, yeah, you can get here also everything is simple. Also I have the, as you can see, this is original one from the Revit. And if we have a look at another type of the shape, as you can see here, it's also we have only just two shapes here with the material, but result, give me a second, but result, as you can see, with the material it's totally different. Use the Revit, try to represent your idea, and only after that try to make your idea more complex. Because I know the people who trying to make directly the complex model, and after that they don't know how to represent it. Don't do that. You should make the small steps, and you will spend really a lot of the time for that, but once you will look back after this a lot of the small steps, you will see how far you are. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.